First of all, to all my followers, all my subscribers, I would like to apologize. I've not been posting properly, and I know I can explain. The reason why I've not been posting consistently is because, as a sales executive now, I find myself having a lot of applications to do. A lot of cars have to be delivered, a lot of cars have to be taken care of on the floor, and a lot of clients come to me looking for vehicles, so I have to take care of a lot of things. But I'm gonna find a way to be consistent again because I've not abandoned my channel. What it means is that I am still going to give you guys content. I just need to drive my calendar properly, and after doing that, I will need to see how to schedule my content. At least if I can give you guys 2 videos per week, I think that will be enough from my side, since I don't have a lot of time with me. But we will see with how my sales are going as to whether I'm going to continue being a salesperson for a long time, or I need to come back to reviewing full time, because reviewing full time is something that I'm still going to do, because I have not really wanted to be a salesperson, but I just wanted to give it a chance. So here I am, and I also have a lot of driving experience. I've driven a lot of vehicles. So today in this video, I'm reviewing for you the 2025 Jaecoo J7 plug-in hybrid. It's a Jaecoo J7 plug-in hybrid that is based on the Jaecoo J7 Glacier. We are going to speak about this model. I'll tell you everything that I think is impressive about the vehicle and some things that I don't like. Let's begin with our video now. Obviously, when we're speaking about the Jaecoo J7, we are speaking about a vehicle that kind of looks like a Range Rover, especially the previous models of Range Rover. They are look-alike. But are you going to call this one a fake Range Rover, of which is something that I don't think you should be doing? Don't call this vehicle a fake Range Rover, because it holds its own DNA. It's just that, yes, it does look like a Range Rover, but this is still a Jaecoo J7, a budget SUV. I'm calling it a budget SUV because it's ranging around 600,000 rands. I'll tell you the full price towards the end of the video, but it's over 600,000 rands, below 700,000 rands. You still get a lot of features that in some vehicles you need to pay around closer to 1,000,000 rands to get everything you get in here. So I really love this vehicle so far, but there are some few things obviously that I'll tell you I don't like. Now when we begin with our review, I want to start with the front. The front face of the vehicle looks very familiar with that of the Range Rover. What I like about it is the LED headlamps, LED daytime running lights, and these ones look impressive. They do impress me because by the time when they were on, I actually wanted them to be on like this even when the car is parked, but you know that's not possible. Once you get outside of the vehicle, it's not going to be on. So LED fog lamps come as standard. Front parking sensors come as standard as well. So with this one, like I said, if I didn't say, rather, it is based on the Jaecoo J7 Glacier. So it's a front wheel drive rather than an all-wheel drive, because remember, the Jaecoo J7 came in 3 derivatives, namely the Jaecoo J7 Vortex, the entry level, then comes the Jaecoo J7 Glacier, and then the Jaecoo J7 Inferno all-wheel drive. So the Vortex and Glacier 2-wheel driven, then the Inferno 4-wheel driven. This one is based on the Glacier. It comes with a full panoramic sunroof. In the front face, I've spoken about a lot of the important features. The front grille is very much, looks good. There is a camera in front to add to that of the 360, well, 540 degree panoramic camera that I'm going to show you how it operates inside. So if we take a round of the vehicle, looks very impressive. I actually like the look of the vehicle, all of it, from the front to the side all the way to the back. It looks very impressive. On the side profile, you are speaking of the 19-inch alloy wheels that are riding on the 19-inch tires. Especially the side look of the vehicle is where you realize that this is more like a twin brother of the Range Rover. So yeah, I don't blame people who are calling this car a fake Range Rover, but you shouldn't call it a fake Range Rover. Just call it a Range Rover alike, because now when you say fake, that doesn't sound good, right? When you look at the exterior look of the vehicle, what do you think? Because I think it looks cool. And when I look at those tires, not the tires but the rims, I think this is where it looks electric than hybrid, because remember, this one is a plug-in hybrid. Pop-up door handles come as standard, as you can see. Once you get closer, because the key is in my pocket, let's see. Once you get closer, it's supposed to open. But okay, I'm gonna show you that as I'm moving with the video. You are supposed to go closer to the vehicle, and the vehicle will definitely open the pop-up door handles. They are going to pop up rather, and that's where you start to see the technology that is going on around this vehicle. Is very impressive. It has an electric tailgating, but a lot of features are actually missing in this one compared to the normal Glacier or the Inferno, because they are emphasizing on the electric technology combining with the petrol power. So the rear spoiler at the back looks very impressive. Electric tailgating. The interior look of the vehicle is what we're going to speak about now. Now let me show you what I like about this vehicle. Just watch out. This seat automatically goes all the way to the back, and it will go a bit down just to allow you to get inside and be at a suitable position for you to drive, or just basically get inside. You're gonna move the seat to wherever you want for your comfortable driving position. With the driver's seat, there are a lot of things you can do with it. You can adjust the seat electrically, the same thing you can do on the front passenger side. You adjust the seat back and forth electrically, up, down electrically. The backrest, you can take it backwards and forward electrically. Now moving on to the steering wheel, it is multifunctional with the buttons that are touch sensitive. It also comes with an intelligent voice command that you can use it to open the tailgate, open the sunroof, open the windows. The electric adjustment of the steering wheel is not available this side, because as far as I remember, you adjust the steering wheel manually. I think maybe that is something I wouldn't like about this vehicle, because it looks too fancy to electrically not adjust the steering wheel. So right, when you look at the dashboard, it is trimmed so well. I really like everything about it. It's not cheap plastic material that you would find in some vehicles of this caliber. But now back onto the steering wheel, I'm realizing that the gear shifting has been moved from the center console to this side. This is a classic Mercedes-Benz thing to do, moving the gear shift to all the way to the side where you're supposed to move your indicators, operate your indicators or the wipers. So now the gear shifting is on this side. Interestingly, with this vehicle, you do realize that when you get inside, there is not start stop button. What you need to do is get inside, you have your keys, you are going to engage the brake. So after that, you are going to see the car wants to move, but it needs you to put on the seat belt so that it starts moving, because there is not start stop button. The gear shifting, as I said, is on the side where you use your indicators. So now it's a classic Mercedes-Benz thing to do. No parking brake. When you are starting this vehicle, you're just going to press this button here to engage that you are parked. There is no need for a parking brake in this vehicle according to the manufacturers of this vehicle, and that's where you are going to be able to move forward, backwards, wherever, reverse, neutral, drive, wherever you want to go. It operates just in the same way that you operate the Omora C9, and I think this is impressive because a lot of unusual things are happening in the plug-in hybrids. The parking brake that we are used to, even if it's manual or electronic, now you no longer find it in here. So are you impressed about that, or you think it's unnecessary? Seats are very comfortable. They have this leather thing going on with a white stitching. I think I really love the seats, because when I'm seated in here, compared to when I went to Johannesburg to deliver a vehicle, I was seated inside the Ford Ranger in the front passenger seat because I had a driver. So that car is not comfortable. XLT for a long distance, it's a very good car for moving around, but for a long distance, those seats, the material seats, are not good for long distance. I was actually very tired. I wished I could even walk to our destination. By the time we passed by Polokwane, I was already tired. My waist was tired and my back. I just started realizing that the leather seat trimming is very important, because these fabric seat trimmings are not the one. When it comes to the armrest, it is trimmed with leather as well, as you can see, and you press this button, it will open. That's where you find a fridge inside, a cooling feature or a fridge, whatever way you want to call it. And you come back, you realize that this whole vehicle is trimmed with leather from the dashboard to the door panels, seats, armrest, steering wheel is also wrapped with leather. What more do you want in this vehicle? When it comes to the infotainment screen, you get a 14.8-inch in size, which is supporting Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, intelligent voice command. You also find it there. You find a lot of things like Google Maps. There's a lot that has been integrated in here. You also adjust your climatic controls in there, but they're very easy because they're at the bottom of the screen rather. On the steering wheel, you can also use the intelligent voice command that I showed you earlier. You basically tell it what to do and it will exactly do that. When I'm facing this dashboard that has got the 14.8-inch infotainment screen, has got the leather trimming, this dashboard, Sony speakers on the door panels, the sound system in here is actually quite good. I think this cabin looks well structured because now you look up, you do realize there is a panoramic sunroof, full panoramic sunroof. I'm actually going to open it using the intelligent voice command, and then you will be able to see how much of the space it covers.
I'm listening.
Please open the sunroof.
Sorry, please power on or start the car.
Okay, it needs me to close the door and switch on the car. Now we're going to demonstrate the panoramic sunroof and I'll show you what it looks like.
I'm here.
Please close the sunroof.
Okay.
What I did was I opened the sunroof and I didn't see that my camera was not recording. So the sunroof is all closing, but this is what it looks like. If you want to extend the sunroof towards the rear seats, you're gonna have to use one of these buttons here for the net. The whole cabin is illuminated naturally with the natural sunlight. That's what I'm talking about. And if you are able to see, anyone who is seated in the rear seats behind the driver is going to be covered. That's what I like about this vehicle. If you can check everything that is in this vehicle in terms of what it looks like, I think they nailed it. What I don't like about this vehicle is it might be a Sony sound system, but it's not the most powerful. Because when I compare it with the one in the Omora C9, that is actually good. But the one this side, I don't really like it. Now, when you go to the center console, you do find twin cup holders. As you could see that I'm putting my identity bottle, it looks good. You need to compliment it now in the comment section. It does come with wireless charging with as you can see, those paws there, they are basically going to ventilate your phone so that it doesn't overheat, right? And then yeah, basically I think we are done with this side of the vehicle. Maybe I didn't show you this. You can adjust the front passenger seat from where you are. Like say maybe you are seated behind the front passenger. Because this is someone's demo, I don't want to be opening the glove box because you don't know what you're going to find in there. Let me show some respect. I don't want to open it there, but I do like the material trimming of this vehicle and everything else that is in here. If you want me to demonstrate the intelligent voice command, please comment in the comment section because I still have access to this vehicle and I can just make another video. But now I did demonstrate the sunroof with the intelligent voice command to show you that it's working. And the reason why I've turned the steering wheel is because I wanted to show you the alloy wheels. So yeah, also there are bees there. They were almost about to sting me, so I've been having it hard to do this video because I was doing this video talking about something and then they came, but they didn't do anything to me because I realized there were some things buzzing in my ear. There are a lot, so I don't know what they want here. They're jealous that I'm doing a review of the Jaecoo J7 plugged-in hybrid that is based on the Gazia, but it's fine. Let me show you the rear space and let's see what this car is offering behind the driver's side. There is too much ambient lighting going on. Obviously you won't be able to see it because it's at night. It's during the day, you're gonna be able to see it at night. But what I like about, before we go to the behind the driver's side, what I like about this vehicle is these buttons that are controlling the windows. I think it's my first time seeing this kind of button, so let's see what they look like. Because how you engage them, let me show you. You just press here, and this side. Oh, this. Okay. Now let's command the vehicle to close all those windows.
I'm here.
Please close all the windows.
Okay.
When I was getting inside of this vehicle, because I opened the door, the seat went behind and low so that I'm able to get out. And this is just something I like about the vehicle. But if you could pay attention to the center console, you would see the ambient lighting going on. But why I'm actually too quick to go to the back before I show you guys the charges. So you find a type C, type A, USB, and then 12-volt socket. That's what you find underneath the center console. Let us now go to the rear seats and finish off the video after the tailgate. When you are here behind the driver's side, you could also see the ambient lighting going on. You would see that the panoramic sunroof is infiltrating the side, and it's basically covering everyone in the cabin. If you are taking those selfies using your iPhone, because you know iPhone takes better selfies, no argument. If you want to argue, come in the comment section and pin your location, but I'm just joking. Okay, sharp. So when we are here, you are able to see the front seats, both the driver and front passenger seats, have got pockets behind them. You can actually charge your cell phones if you are seated behind the driver. Type A, type C. You also control the direction of your climatic controls because of these air vents, and now leather trimming all the way from the door panels. There is a center armrest that I'm going to open for you and show you what it looks like if it has got twin cup holders or one cup holder, but we are going to find out about that because I want to quickly finish this review. It's a short review. It's supposed to be a short review, but if it takes long, I don't know what happened. But now obviously with the door panels, this is what you are finding: the bottle holder, the armrest on the door, the button for taking the window up or down, Sony speaker. You do see the door handle from the inside, the ambient lighting. This vehicle is here to impress everyone. The headrest looks very proper, even the one in the front. The ones in the front, I mean, you can split this seat 60-40 to allow for a lot of space. Here on the floor, you don't find that hump whereby if you are seated in the middle seat, you're gonna have to put your legs that other side and this side. Doesn't happen in this vehicle. The seats in here are the same quality that you find in the front for the driver and passenger. It is a very cool looking vehicle, cool feeling vehicle. I'm gonna open the armrest and let's see what this armrest is coming here with. Exactly what we have expected. Twin cup holders, they are gripping you or whatever that you are putting in here. I think I like this vehicle. There are some few things I don't like about it. So like I said, the quality of the sound system, even my friend who drives this demo was complaining that it's not really up to that Sony standard. Another thing that I wouldn't like about this vehicle, I would say, let me see, but I don't want to pick some things that are not really bad and you just want to find something you don't like about the vehicle. So there is barely some things I don't like about the vehicle because I love a lot of about the vehicles. This vehicle, pop-up door handle, the panoramic sunroof, the fact that you can charge this vehicle and it will travel all the way to 1,200 kilometers. That is impressive. It comes at a combined power output of 252 kilowatts and 525 newton meters of torque when it's fully charged, right? The tailgate is electric. Like I said, you press the button to take it up, or you can use the intelligent voice command and then you press the button to take it down. So we're going to demonstrate that because when I took it up I was not recording, but let's just press the button and take it down. Let's find out. As you can see, I press the button and the tailgate will go all the way down. Are you impressed about this vehicle with the tail light that has got a light bar? Everything you need to know about this vehicle or something that I didn't mention, let me know in the comment section. It comes with a panoramic camera that allows you to view a lot of things when you are in tight spaces. So now, because the truck is coming, let me stop the video. So are you going to buy this baby Range Rover? The one that I want you to stop calling it a fake Range Rover. Are you going to buy this baby Range Rover? Or you have other cars in mind, budget vehicles, budget SUVs? It comes at a price of 689,900 rands. And if you want to finance that in a period of 72 months at 13% interest rate, zero deposit, zero balloon payment, the price, the amount that you see on the screen is the amount that you're going to likely pay per month. And if you're interested in this vehicle, remember I sell them with my number that I'm gonna write on the bottom of the screen, and let's take it from there. I can sell you this vehicle, especially this one. If you like this color, it's a demo. Obviously it's going to drop in price, but if you don't, then let me know which one works for you. But we are reaching the end of our video. Let me know if this fits your budget or you want me to review a certain car for you. That's me, and we are done with the review from me to you. Until we meet next time, cheers.